Alright, if you guys heard that, that's my new opener for Nerdiest Maximus. I've been gone for a while. I've only done like one episode or two. Granted, it was about Resident Evil, the final chapter. So I'm back, and I got a lot of loads of stuff to talk about, man. Alright, so first things first, last weekend was Indiana's Comic-Con. Oh my god, was it fun. But it was also disappointing in some factors. Fun for me because I finally got done with my Destiny Titan build. Do you know how long I've been trying to fix that damn thing? So finally got a helmet. It's like a Vex Mythoclass helmet. Not Vex Mythoclass. I'm sorry. Wrong choice of words. It's a Vex Titan helmet. And dear God, did it come to me at the most awkward moments. A friend of mine was sitting on my couch was talking about, why don't you add that piece to that thing? And I'm like, great Scott! It's so clear! So I basically fixed it up, and it looks amazing. And then we're going to say for a little while, RIP to my Spidey Punk suit. Hold a moment of silence real quick. And we're done. Yeah, the zipper broke on the back, so I can't be wearing that anymore, or at least anytime soon. A friend of a friend is going to fix it, so hopefully that gets done. I can add, my crazy awesome Spike Hawk on it, which I've been trying to work on as well. And I finally got some patches for my Ghostbusters jumpsuit. I'm excited. The only problem is building a proton pack's going to take forever. Anyways, on to the other news. So besides that, Doctor Who has a spinoff that no one knew about. Like, the fuck? So the spinoff is called Class. Simply Class. Like, that's it. Just Class. There's nothing fancy about it. So anyways, in this new show, the pilot is like, there's this prince, and he escaped from this planet, and his bodyguard is like on this planet. Basically, you make your enemies your slaves, kind of, or bodyguards or whatever. It's kind of funny. I mean, too bad we can't do that here. It would be a lot easier. So basically, his sworn enemy is the Quill, and he's a Rodonian or Rodani, whatever the frack. Anyways, so he's escaped to Earth. And somehow, when he did that, there's like this crack in space-time all over this school called, I can't remember the name of the school. I can't. It's called, I think it's like something Hill. I don't know. It starts with a C. I know it's not capital because that'd be hilarious. Alright, but anyways, so he escapes on Earth with like this thing called a cabinet full of all of his dead people. And he can bring all these dead people back. So basically, it's like their life essence in this cabinet. Thousands of them. Now, he can use it to bring them back by letting them possess all of Earth, or he can use it to destroy people, and it's insane. But anyways, the point of being is these things called Shadowkin are trying to hunt this kid to try to exterminate him and take the cabinet to use it as a weapon. So, naturally, shit goes wrong. Shadowkin kill a bunch of people, chop this kid's leg off. He ends up kicking a Shadowkin's ass with one leg. But then, by the end of this night, Doctor Who shows up, and he's just like, I can't be everywhere at once. You kids have to do this for me. You guys have to keep this area of Earth safe, because I can't be everywhere at once. And I'm like, dude, you have a fucking time machine. You're going to be everywhere at once all the time. So anyways, these 5 high school kids have to stop he goes, Doctor Who's like, you gotta stop everything that comes to that crack in time. So basically, these 5 innocent, derpy-ass kids have to stop everything and anything from coming out of this crack in space-time. And they don't have a sonic screwdriver, they don't have a TARDIS, so it's pretty crazy. Oh, man, but I like it. It's different. It's not the usual Doctor Who. This show has sex. Of course, it has violence. Of course, they're cussing in it, which is a lot different from the usual Doctor Who spinoffs. It's Torchwood, but in high school. That's basically all it is, and they don't have the Torchwood-like tech. It's pretty awesome. I dig it. I mean, I think it's stupid that they made a spinoff instead of trying to make another season of Torchwood, but hey, whatever. High school kids are now Torchwood. Don't really care. And then there's a faction called the Governor. They're so secret. I don't know what they are, but you need to watch a show. I'm trying not to spoil it really, really badly on what the governor's plans are. But you need to watch that spinoff. Also, I finished Logan finally after everyone and their freaking mom spoiling it for me. And it's a tearjerker. It really is. It makes you kind of think, though. Like, a part of me was like, what if mutants are real and we just make comic books to make them seem like they're not? I don't know. It's a really hard pill to swallow when you watch that movie. It's a good movie. It's crazy, though. Like, insanely crazy. But it's worth it. And I wanted to cry as a grown man because the fact is you're seeing your hero struggle with not trying to be a hero anymore, and it's bad, man. It's hard. All right, what else do I need to get out of the way? Oh yeah, Comic-Con. So when I was there, I couldn't see any of the celebrities, like, at all. The lines were packed for like 2 to 3 days, and I want to see Carrie Payton, and I didn't get to see him. I want to, like, maybe booyah around with them, do some cyborg impressions, whatever. And didn't get to do that. Didn't get to see Millie Bobby Brown. It's like, dude, you're 11, and I don't get to see you because your lines are packed to the brim. Jeremy Shada, never even got to meet the kid. It's so upsetting. I mean, he's not a kid now, he's probably near my age, but still, it's like, dude, you're the voice of Finn from Adventure Time, and I can't see you because of all these people just in the way. It was bad, but I did do the costume competition, and I did inspire other people to cosplay Destiny Guardians, which makes me happy. I even got on stage, instead of saying, can you dig it, Guardians, I decided to dab. And I heard the crowd cheer, and I felt good about that. So, hopefully we get more of those going. I pre-ordered Destiny 2, which I'm excited about. Hopefully they fix a lot of plot holes. I'm just upset that they probably won't be able to do the whole stranger situation. That's going to be upsetting. So not only did I pre-order Destiny, I got the my brain is like mush right now. The expansion packs, which have to do with the Warmind and Trials of Osiris. And I have no idea what that's going to be like, or what's that. I mean, does it have to do with the origins, or is it going to tell them helping us through our time of struggle while the traveler's like caged and the city's burning? Like, I don't know what's going to happen with that. But I also did pre-order the Galahorn because, one, Todd McFarlane is now making the Destiny toys. Dope. And I pre-ordered the Galahorn because it's full size and it's awesome. And I can imagine me walking into a convention all swagged out in my Titan gear, wielding this rocket launcher in a costume competition or taking pictures with it, because no one else is going to have one but yours truly, because no one's going to be like, oh, I want to throw $169 down on this rocket launcher. Yeah, and I'm going to put it on the wall and that's it. No, fuck that. I'm going to take that rocket launcher and I'm going to walk into Richard and be like, look at me. Galahorn. Fuck you. Also, the Underworld movie, that was beautiful. I loved it. But there are still some loose ends that made no sense in that movie. Like, literally, no sense. But it was fabulous. The whole weird, like, she has the blood of an immortal now, and the blood of a vampire, and now she also has the blood of an ancient race of vampires and make her have highlights in her hair. Come on, guys. We're going to do something better with that. You're just trying to bring the 90s back with the highlights. The frosty tips. So that's pretty funny. Sorry, I'm kind of tired, man. Work is wearing me out. Also, I'm going to C2E2, so I'm excited about that. I want to see Stan the fucking man Lee, my idol, my hero. I want to see him before, God forgive me for saying before it's too late, because the man's already approaching 80, and this is his last convention. So if anyone who's everyone, if you're possibly listening to this, go to Chicago's C2E2. The last time you'll see Stan Lee at a convention or out in public anywhere, unless you're watching a movie. So you need to go see him, lift the spirits a bit. Man, I'm saying a lot of ums. Also, before I stopped the podcast, I bought For Honor. It's a lovely game, but it gets annoying because literally the only how you're going to win anything is if you have the better internet connection, which is the stupidest thing ever, honestly. Like, you go to block, too late, you're dead. Why? Because you don't have a good internet connection, so suck it. Also, if you're a Destiny fan, Age of Triumph is in full swing. Basically, they brought back a lot of Raid 1 weapons. A friend of mine has Fatebringer. I have Mythic class at 400, and it is beautiful. Like, literally, after we got done doing the raid, a friend of mine was like, let's do snipes. And I was like, fuck you, I'm going to use Mythic class and blow shit up. So I was doing just shooting everyone Mythic class. Granted, I died a bunch, but it was worth it. So worth it. But, yeah, man, Stranger Things Season 2, gonna have Sean Astin and a crew of other people in it, and it's gonna be great. Sean Astin is supposed to be the, boo thing of Will Byers' mom, and he works at a Radio Shack. That's gonna be dope. And do you know how excited most of us was to hear that that show was based in Indy? All of us. So I'm pretty sure that's why Millie Bobby Brown's line was so long, because it's like, dude, this show's based in Indy. And on top of that, you got like all these Hoosiers dressed up as Stranger Things characters. It was awesome. Though I did see a dad dressed as 11, which is the creepiest thing I've ever seen, and the son dressed as the sheriff. So let's not talk about that. But yeah, man, it's a lot of awesome stuff happening lately, and I'm excited. Like, you don't even know, man. Like, nerd culture is becoming more bigger than ever. I mean, granted, it was at its first steps during the first Marvel films to open up the Marvel universe, which would be Iron Man. That's when everyone started noticing that, you know, nerds might be a little bit cool. I mean, granted, us nerds party harder than regular people. Hell, we party harder than the rich people. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is that opened up nerd culture for everything. I mean, it basically brought, like, nerds are basically living in Middle Earth, and then all of a sudden, when nerds became awesome, we just kind of clawed our way out and was like, look, bitch, we nerds, we're awesome, you dig it. Like, literally, I met this girl at a convention named Katie, shout out to Katie, and she was like, I'm dating this dude, but he's not a nerd. I would have loved to have dated a nerd. And I'm like, there are plenty of us around here that would love to date you. Like, what are you doing? Like, nerds are the best people. Like, literally, we can get along with anyone, or we can sit in the back in the corner and talk to no one. We're very, you know, versatile. We're very versatile people. Hell, I'm a nerd and I skateboard. There's that. I also like to play my bass and write songs. So, you know, like the hybrid nerd, the adaptoid, or something like that. In other news, Death Note is being made into a Netflix show, and it's pissing off a lot of people. Like, this is literally on the borderlines of what we don't talk about anymore. Sadly, forgive me, Fuji Toriyama, but, I gotta have to say it, but this Death Note movie, live action, is practically going to be Dragon Ball Evolution for us. Like, you're whitewashing it for one, and then on one half of it you made L black and he's a thug, and that just pisses me off even more. And it's like, stop it, Netflix, you've done good so far with shows like Between, Glitch, and Troll Hunters. You don't want to fuck that up by fucking up Death Note. You have so many fans angry at you. I'm pretty sure after you make that, your subscription levels are gonna die. Like, they're gonna plummet hard, because a lot of anime fans watch shows on Netflix that you make, like Ajin and stuff like that, and, you know, Fate Zero. But if you do something like that, you're killing half of your fan base, man. You don't want to do that. I mean, geez, that's stupid. But on top of that, I also, sorry about that, I have to get into that. And on top of that, I also pre-ordered Injustice 2, because I'm excited to see where the story goes from there. Granted, I only pre-order just the regular edition, which means I'll get Darkseid, but eventually I'll buy the season pass to get all the characters. Apparently, they're going to bring in 9 characters. It's rumored that one is Spawn, and if it is, oh my god, I just nerded my pants. pretty hard. But I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Yeah. But yeah, man. Also, I've been doing a lot of Age of Triumph and a lot of raids, and you guys got to know, like right now, like no matter what game you play, whether it's Destiny, Halo, Overwatch, For Honor, The Division, Need for Speed, whatever, I don't care, even Mortal Kombat, LFG is cancer. It always has been cancer. Like, it's bad for you. Like, you basically get this guy from LFG, you know, and he's like, dude, I'll help you with the raid. And then when he doesn't see what he likes, what's he gonna do? He's gonna fucking leave. And then you're just left there in a raid area with a bunch of idiots that are running around like chickens with their heads cut off, getting you killed multiple times when you don't need that. Screw that. Use friends to help you with your raid, you know? Use friends. Because LFG is cancerous and no one wants to deal with it. Like, no one. And now, to get a little bit serious, so I was checking out the news and I found something really messed up. So there have been Russian bombers sighted on the coast of Alaska. Now, I myself would like to say this is no one's fault but Trump's. Now, if you're a Trump supporter and you're listening to this, I'm sorry. But the thing is this asshat was told, but when he first bombed over there in Syria, like, dude, don't do that again. That's inciting war. Stop it. What does he do? He fucking ignores it, and then he bombs again. And then, let's make this even more clear. After he bombed it again, people are like, all right, dude, seriously, calm the fuck down. Stop hitting that button. And then he just like goes on his little lunch break or go on vacation, and he does it a third time. So now there are Russian bombers flying over United States and shit, and we're practically going to end up going to war with Russia, Syria, and Iran because of this fucktard. And no one's going to help us because you're Trump. We're alone in this. So America, we're probably going to get butt fucked. Like, you know, Adventure Time with the Great Mushroom Wars? Yeah, Trump probably started that shit. Like, literally, we're probably screwed. We just need somebody to come to our aid. Where's India? Help us out, homie. Like, seriously. Oh, God, UK, where you at? I know we branched off of you, like, you know, centuries ago, but, dude, help us out. I mean, granted, you got your own little EU problem, but, dude, come on. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, help Trump. I'm saying help the American people. Fuck Trump, man. He's an asshole. He's going to get us all killed because he's a dumb shit. So, just letting you know. Fuck Trump. Everyone's like, don't say he's not my president. Well, fuck it. He's not. He's an asshole. Alright, so. But anyways, for the most part, nothing I'm excited about is the Xbox Scorpio. So that's going to be dope. It's going to be awesome. It's got like 6 terabytes, not terabytes, let me correct myself, 6 teraflops of data. And it's going to be the world's most powerful console. Sony is lagging at that point. Like, it's going to be amazing. The only thing is that console is going to be $500. So I would like to say, people, if you want that, you're going to have to hold off. Do what I'm doing. I'm going to wait a couple years, right? I'm going to get a Slim, and I'm going to work with that. And then I'll get a Scorpio. But other than that, it's exciting, though. It's very exciting. Technology, we keep pushing forward towards technology. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my cell phone. I love games. I love my laptop. I love it. But if we keep ushering towards a technical age, what's going to happen when some country develops an EMP bomb that will wipe out all of our tech, right? What's going to happen then? It's like wiping all of our data. Then we have nothing left. And then there's going to be that one person like, bro, I got like, you know, a pen and piece of paper, and we should have been using that the whole time. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is CERN and a bunch of other stuff. So the CERN facility was opened around, I want to say like 2008 maybe. And I started noticing something. There have been structures popping up in certain cities that kind of look like Stargates. We have one here in Indy. There's one in Michigan. There's one in Arizona, and there's one in London. And I haven't found the rest, but they're all over the place, and they're metal, circular things, and it's crazy. And I basically had this awkward dream the other night where the collider exploded, and it took out a bunch of people. Buildings were crumbling and people disintegrating and all that fun stuff. The point is why the hell are we messing around with technology that could kill us, Like, if you do one thing wrong, that collider is going to create a black hole, and then what? The whole entire Milky Way's gone, okay? Like, literally. And let's also talk about the fact that you have a statue of Shiva outside of your facility. Now, I get it. Shiva represents creation, but for the most part, it represents destruction. So that's cool. Keep a statue dancing of destruction on, like, right there. Like, no one really cares. But we do. So, I get it. You found new subparticles. That's great. That's lovely. But don't endanger the lives of everyone on this fucking planet. Now, don't get me wrong. We're getting overpopulated because everyone thinks that condoms aren't useful anymore. They just stopped using them. It's like, dude, start using a condom. Like, we're about to approach, 8 to 9 billion people on this damn planet, and where are they going to go? We can't colonize anything yet because we don't know how to terraform yet. And even then, why? So we can do what we're doing here, shooting and killing each other? So, basically, we're what? We're going to go colonize Mars and do the same thing, shoot and kill each other. If some sentient being gave me the button to kill all of humanity, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it. If it says to choose to save humanity or kill it, I'd rather kill us because we're already headed that way anyway by our own hands. Let's be honest. Like, we're literally killing this planet and we're killing ourselves. Whether it's putting certain poisons in our body, like cigarettes or alcohol, or the fact that we keep cutting down trees. We need trees to breathe. So keep cutting them down. Watch how much oxygen we'll have left. And on top of that, the melting ice caps, dude, they're practically almost gone. It's just, oh, God. This world is just, oh, God, sorry, man. I'm just getting really depressed right now. Like, the world should be cherished. People should be cherished. Life should be cherished, no matter if it's a terrorist or not. Everyone deserves to live. Everyone deserves a second chance, and everyone deserves to live. I keep turning this podcast into something it's not. I keep trying to bring up these nerdy facts, and I end up bringing up these serious facts about things, but I can't help it. But anyways, all right, I've been on here for a bit, 23 minutes precisely. So I'm going to log off, I'm going to eat, and I'm going to watch Kong, Skull Island, and I will be reporting on that as well. So, if you like what you hear, hit me up. Sadly, I don't have a number, but hit me up on my private line, 317-507-4964. And if you want me to, podcast about something nerdy or talk about something serious, just hit me up and I'll do it. Or, call in, give me a shout out, or I'll give you a shout out, stuff like that. Or talk about some topics, something like that. I'm, pretty good at taking, advice and stuff like that. So, just hit me up. And, I guess this is my show. So, this has been Nerdiest Maximus, and I will catch you guys later.